Hello, and welcome back to my channel. It's so good to have you here. If this is your first time, you're very welcome. This is basically the 101th lesson on the JavaScript series we've been on for a while now. You can get the course. It's a free course at freecodecamp.org. I do not own this course. I am only teaching it. So you could head over to freecodecamp.org and start the course. It's a beautiful course and you could learn a lot from it, whether as a beginner or as someone who has been programming for a while. Yeah, so without much wasting a lot of time, let's get into this lesson. The title is Nesting for Loops, and this is quite interesting just because it's a little bit challenging. Okay, it's a little bit more um, different from what we've been doing in that it's not so simple, but it's simple. How do I explain it? Okay, let's just go into it. If you have a multidimensional array, uh, you can use the same logic as the prior waypoint to loop through both the array and any sub-arrays. Here is an example. All right, so this is like an example of the multidimensional array. You can see that we have like three arrays inside the main array. Yeah, complicated, right? It's not so complicated right now because they're just like two numbers each. All right, the the way to go about this, all right, is to use a for loop. Yeah, and you could see there's one for loop outside and then there's one for loop inside. And then here we have our iterator, which is I. Then on the inner for loop, we have another iterator called J. And notice that the first iterator, is iterating through the outer array. That's the array itself, ARR. And then the second for loop, right, is going through each of the arrays inside our main array. Okay, that's why we have arri dot length. Okay, I hope that makes some sense. This outputs each sub element in R in our array one at a time. Note that for the inner loop, we are checking the dot length of ri ri is since arri is itself an array. Okay, this is becoming quite annoying. Like, how do I call this? Okay, but I hope you understand anyways. So modify function multiply all so that it returns the product of all the numbers in the sub arrays, okay, of ARR. Wow, this is nice, right? So multiply all so that it returns the product of all the numbers in the sub arrays. Multiply all. So they want us to get like um the product of all the sub arrays, all the elements. Like this first one, 2 times 1, 2, the second one, 3 times 4, 12, and then the third one, 5 times 6 times 7. You can use your calculator. It's close to you to find out. So it returns the product of all the numbers in the sub array. So we already have something written down here, and I will just go ahead and clear it because I feel like I may have done this before. Okay. Yeah. I think this was also um, mine. So they want us to like return product. Okay, I think they want us to return the product of all of them, alright? So 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5 times 6 times 7. Yeah, their results, like the product of all those numbers. So let's go ahead and start with writing our outer for loop. I equals 0, I is less than r dot length. It's pretty much the same with what we have in our example, only that we're going to add an extra line to do the multiplication. Alright, so I plus plus, yeah, so then our inner for loop, let j equals 0. It's important to, change the variables. We shouldn't use I to, in the same. I shouldn't have a for loop with an iterator that is the same with the one in the outer loop. J is less than I dot length j plus plus um okay, the product is going to be equal to okay, so see this mistake I have already made here, but I've seen it now. So this isn't supposed to like iterate through. This isn't supposed to um target our outer array. It's supposed to target the inner array. So I'm gonna have my bracket notation and then I'll put in an I there. So it's actually the length of the inner arrays. Okay, the inner array. So product equals ARRI. So yeah. So but we have to like get the products and multiply all of them. So I should have product times equals this. Right. So yeah, I think I'm done here. Let me go ahead and also log it. Yeah, 5014. So if you have a calculator close to you, you can multiply this. I'm pretty sure it's going to give you 5040. 1 times 2 is 2, 2 times 3 is 6, 6 times 4 is 24. That's where I can stop. You can do the rest. Alright, so let's run the test and we are good to go. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next lesson. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to your friends. Bye.